Alright, hello and welcome back to Lands of Lore. We're playing as Michael, and today we are going to explore Lower Opinwood, which actually, we're going to be taking a quick detour on our travels here. Or not. There we go. You know what? I was going to leave these behind, but because of where we're going next, actually I'm going to bring them with me. Let's see. Oops. What I'll do is I'm going to leave a couple things here, and I will grab them when I come back. But let's go this way. We're actually just going to go right down here through this gap, and where am I going? I want to go back through here. No, here. All right. All right. These Minotaur enemies are pretty strong, actually. They're one of my favorite enemies in the game. There's a good number of them. And they offer, I think...
I'll wager this path leads to the Erbish mines.
I'll wager you're right. I think they offer a pretty balanced challenge. Alright. I'm going to leave this and the rest of these oil flasks here. We are not headed to the Erbish mines just yet.
This pot must gather moisture from above.
Excellent. But we do want to take a quick trip into Upper Opinwood, which we are going to more completely explore later. But we want to come here and find one certain item, which hopefully I still remember the path to. Alright, I think we are... Alright, that's fine. Wasn't it just on the rocks? There we go, that's one. I'm gonna stick with healing, because most of our magic spells don't do much against these guys. This is really an enemy that's actually a little bit outside of our skill level right now. This has the makings of a reasonably difficult fight, but hopefully we'll do okay. Honestly, usually when I fight them, I kind of blow through my magic right at the beginning, which is kind of a waste. Hopefully things will go a little better now that I'm going to save it up to be able to do some healing. Yeah, it sounds like we got some bugs behind us, unfortunately. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, hopefully we'll be able to take this guy out. Yeah, it definitely helps to have a little more magical ability at this point, but we're going to see what we can do. I think we're going to be okay. Alright, and let's turn here. Oh no. I assumed it was going to be one of the flying hornets, giant hornets. I did not think it was going to be another one of these guys, but that's alright. We're doing okay here. Directly behind us, though, is a very important chest, and it's part of the reason why we work so hard at the beginning of the game to make sure that we get to at least a... I probably should have cast level 1, but that's fine. At least a level 2 rogue before we get out of the Joracle's Cave, because we need to be a level 2 to be able to pick this lock behind us. There we go. Crossbow Valkyrie. That's the item we truly want. A much better weapon than what we're currently using. Alright, and now we're going to try to get out of here. If I can remember the exit route. Alright, good. Starting off in the right direction. Guess I should do this. We'll grab this. Not that we need it, but might as well have it. It's really just an item that we're going to be getting rid of. But this way we can get rid of it now instead of later. And yes. Alright, very good.
Mines do not look inviting.
Now we can continue
This
on.
leads back to the forest.
We'll rest up a bit. Okay, so let's carry on, and I'm actually going to go back to where we had started before, which is here. Good. Because we want to actually drop off a number of items. You can see just how much damage we're doing to these orcs, even when it doesn't look like we're necessarily landing a blow, and that is Valkyrie at work. Valkyrie, very powerful, really exceeds the...
Ow! Something bit me. I've been poisoned.
I don't know if I've had that happen in a very long time. But Valkyrie really is much stronger for this point of the game than just about anything else that you're likely to get at any given point of the game, other than maybe the Jeweled Dagger in the Joracle's Cave, but that's kind of an item that you can only have temporarily, so I don't fully count it. Oops. Threw my rock away. You dead yet? There we go. I feel like Baccata is thoroughly outpacing Michael here, which is okay. We're going to be catching up before too long. Where'd my rock go? There it is. Never leave a rock behind. Okay. Nope. There we go. Ah, that's right. Got a throwing star. Do we have anywhere to put it? Maybe not. Oh, all the more reason why we need to come around here. Oops. Okay. I don't know why these rocks keep ending up behind us, but that's fine. And when we get here to the entrance to the swamp, we're going to leave most of this, well, maybe not most of it, but a lot of it we can leave behind. Just to make some room for the items that we are going to gather here around Lower Opinwood. Okay. And that should be more than enough. Alright, let's rest quickly. Cover a little bit of our strength. We've probably covered about, I don't know, half of Opinwood maybe. So let's go through the rest here. Come up here, and yes, I think we should need our lock picks. Switch over to Baccata. Saber Gutter, which I think is not as good as... Yes, Gutter is superior. Take the salve, sure. Another Bezel Cup. Our first set of bracers. No? Alright, that's fine. And let's continue on now. I'm going to check out all these knots of wood. I forget exactly where it is. It's over in this area somewhere, but there's an item that we want to find that's within one of the knots of wood there. I'm just going to make sure that we get it by checking everywhere, even though I'm 99% certain it's not actually in this general area.
Empty.
Even if we have to risk getting Baccata poisoned again, which is fine. It's not that much of a problem.
Empty.
Okay. These guys are one of the few enemies in the game that will pretty much completely respawn regularly. Basically, every time you do a circuit through this area, they tend to come back, particularly if you've left Opinwood and have gone to either up in Opinwood or even just into the Herbish Mines.
Empty.
Okay. That should be everything over here. Alright, very good. Now, where did I leave off? There we go. That's where we got poison, so there's no reason to do that again. Let's do this area quickly, which there's nothing here. Just need to follow the path back out, as you can see here. Take this path down here, check in here.
Empty. Empty.
Alright. Now this could be interesting. Gotta make sure I stay healed up here. It's far too easy to allow yourself to die if you're not being careful, similar to when you fight kind of the Neanderthal type enemies in the Joracle's Cave. Rogue 4, excellent. You guys coming back? Are you done? Alright. Should be ready to use a salve if needed. Usually isn't necessary, but always something you want to keep on the radar. Randomly dying at a point like this can be quite annoying. It's one of the interesting things about this game. You know, in most ways it isn't particularly challenging as much as
The stump has been picked clean.
you really have the ability to, at any point in time, die very suddenly if you are not paying an appropriate degree of attention.
The stump has been picked clean.
Yeah, we'll check in there in a second.
Empty.
Alright, good, we have the riddle scroll, let's say hello.
Spare this poor traveler a few coins.
Sure, I'll give him some money.
Thank you, sir. You are very kind.
I'm glad to be of service.
See if he'll look at the riddle scroll for us.
Ah, yes. This is an interesting puzzle. Now, some of it is unclear, but I think the deadly depths could refer to walking through the swamps. Maybe swamp water has magic properties.
Thank you. I'll write that on my parchment.
Alright, let's head out. We will meet that gentleman again, a little ways down the line. Let's see. So we still need to head off that way, but for the time being, let's go here first.
No one tends these woods.
Yeah, okay, let's take care of this guy. Okay. And I want to go this way first, I think.
There's silver coins in here.
And let's take a little rest. Alright, it's long enough.
Empty.
Let's Gonna be a few of the Minotaur type enemies around this bend.
Empty.
There we are. Actually, I should step back just to make sure we don't get surrounded. Hello, friends. Good to see you again. How's everyone doing? Alright, and yeah, there's still quite a few in there. Again, don't want to get trapped, so let's step back and let them come to us. A little more healing. Oops, let's do this. Alright, Baccata. Kind of being a wimp here. Expect better from you. You're the one getting all the levels after all. Will be a significant improvement once we can finally start bringing our magic up. Rest quickly. Alright, that's enough. And there's actually a secret wall here, yes. Really just wraps around here. There's not much of a reason for that to be there, other than I think it allows another way for you to be trapped by those enemies. But let's step forward here. And we're not really going to spend much time right now.
A good day, sir. Have you seen a woman by the name of Dawn?
Or was I to know would I be telling the likes of ya?
We're from Gladstone and have an urgent need to speak with Dawn.
With the treachery of Scotia, I'd not trust me own mother without proof 'twas really her.
Alright, very good. Let's leave.
Get on with thee now and stop ya bothering me.
We were told that Dawn met a man in a wagon, and spoiler alert, that is him. However, we first need to acquire the Ruby of Truth so that we can prove who we are, as the ruby would reveal us
No one tends these woods.
were we to tell a lie whilst wearing it. Or so we claim. I don't actually know if that's true, but people believe it.
Empty.
I guess that's good enough. Cane leather jerkin, not much value to us. Lightning scroll. Also not a lot of value since we don't really have enough magic to cast much of anything.
Empty.
Usually I train up my magic a lot more by this point, but we're going to have a way to rapidly increase it after the next section of the game, so I'm okay with delaying things a little bit more than I normally would. And there should be one path left, yes, and hopefully I will be uncovering a green skull while we're there. Yeah, where'd you come from? Oops. Might as well do that. Unfortunately, healing doesn't really seem to increase your magic at all,
The
which
stump has been picked clean.
I don't exactly see why that is, but I guess maybe it's just how they calculate experience in the game. I don't know if it's dealt based on damage dealt or
Empty.
if you kill an enemy. There we go. There's the green skull I've been talking about. Let's use it just for fun. Oh, let's not. Oh no, that's not good. Let's do that. Let's do this. And here we go. How Baccata has been dying so easily, so consistently, I do not know. But that's okay. That's not the way I want to go just yet. That is. Never like to leave an enemy behind me. How much health do you have? 47 versus 74. Every time your attack level goes up, your health increases pretty significantly, whereas when your other levels go up, your health goes up more modestly, but Baccata's just had so many levels that it's really climbed a pretty good amount at this point. Whereas Michael just really hasn't advanced much at all other than his fighting. I guess his rogue did go up one, but still significantly less than what Baccata's been able to do. This I'm pretty sure is garbage. We're going to keep it to get rid of it later, but it's pretty garbage. Alrighty, and we'll go and kill this guy, but then turn around and head back the other way. Okay, up here, and there's usually some more. Nope. Didn't actually think anything was going to be in there. Thought it was going to be a fruitless search.
Empty.
Do I need to? No, I don't. Okay. Alright, so now what we're going to do is actually just head back to the swamp entrance that we left before, because that is the next location where we are going to want to go to. See, I wasn't lying when I told you that these guys respawn quite frequently. I guess I did lie slightly when I said they were one of the only enemies that do that so regularly, as there are a couple enemies that constantly spawn from a nest, but if you destroy the nest, then they stop coming. So I would say in spirit, I was still telling the truth. It's also nice that Valkyrie will just plow right through enemies and hit multiple rows at times. There's not really much reason at all to train in this game, the way you would in, say, your standard RPG. But if you wanted to, for any reason, this is one of the best places to do it. Sometimes you just kind of really want to bring a level up before you come to the end or something like that. And if you choose to do that, just kind of circling through here is probably the best way. Particularly if you still have the hornets spawning in Upper Opinwood. But just a couple minutes from now, or a couple seconds from now, we will be coming to the end of our first soiree through Upper Opinwood, or Lower Opinwood, sorry. I will actually end things here, and when we return, we will enter into the swamp. But until then, hope you enjoyed. See ya!